So in last lecture we have studied about the village, town and cities and states. What are the villages, towns, cities and states, right? We have also discussed some union territories. Today we are going to start with the levels of government. I have told you what is government. Government is a group of people who work together for the people, right? It is a group of people who are working together to rule the or to govern the country. Rule is not exactly the word, but it is they take important decisions for our country. They make some rules and laws for the ruling of the country, so that everyone gets everything properly, right? So all these things are done by government. Today we are going to study about the levels of government. As we have discussed, there are some levels in government. So it is difficult for the government to manage a large country like India from one place. Only if one government is there, only one person or one group of people is going to govern the whole country, the large country. So it is very difficult, it is not at all easy. So for that, the government of India needs to work in groups, different levels. So basically there are three different levels. There are three different levels, and these levels are the central government, the state government and the local government. You can see here the levels of government are the central government, who is the main, right, the head, central government. Then comes the state government, right? India is a big country, so the main government is the central government who looks after whole country. Then comes the state government which looks after particular state. हर state का अलग अलग government होता है. So it's state government. And then comes the local government. Local government is inside the state. States के अंदर भी बहुत सारे local government होते हैं हर एक city या town को rule करने के लिए. City, town, village जो हमने सीखा था, उस हिसाब से ये local government divide होता है. Now let us discuss these things in detail. Levels of government. The central government has the following features. Now you can see the map of India is given over there on the screen, and there is one house written central government. So the central government is the main government of the whole nation, of the whole country. What are the features, or you can say what are the things which central government look after? So look, it is located in New Delhi because New Delhi is the capital of India. Makes decision for the entire country. So whatever decisions are made by central government, they are for the entire country. Has a president, prime minister and a cabinet of minister. Cabinet of minister is group of ministers. For different sections there are group of ministers. एक एक सेक्शन हर एक मिनिस्टर को दिया जाता है, उसे हम कहेंगे कैबिनेट ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स. So the head is the president, then comes the prime minister, and then there are cabinet of ministers. All these are in the central government of India. Also it directly governs the union territories. जैसे हमने देखा था, there are the union territories. So वहाँ का जो भी रूलिंग या जो भी डिसीजंस या जो भी चीज़ें वहाँ पे लुक आफ्टर करनी है वो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट करता है. सो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट लुक्स आफ्टर द यूनियन टेरिटरीज. उनका अलग से कोई गवर्नमेंट नहीं होता. सो दीज आर द फ्यू इम्पॉर्टेंट फीचर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. आई विल रिपीट अगेन. It is located in New Delhi, makes decision for the entire country, has a president, prime minister and a cabinet of ministers, also directly governs the union territories. So this is what central government is. Now we will see the state government. You can see they have given here the picture of India, right? And in India there is one state which is Maharashtra. You can see the whole map of India is given over here, and in that map of India there is one state, Maharashtra, and then that is state is taken upside to show you that the state government. So state government looks after the things or the actions about the state of a particular state. So let's see the features. It is present in every state, located in the capital city of a state. So whatever is the capital of that particular state, so it will be located in that city. Okay, capital city. So if example we are talking about Maharashtra, so the capital is Mumbai, so the state government is located in Mumbai. Then comes, it looks after people living in the state and has a governor, chief minister and other ministers of India. So who are the main ministers? The governor, then comes the chief minister and some other ministers in the state. So this is what about the state government. It looks after the state. Now you have the local government. Now here you can see here in the picture they have shown you that in India there is one state Maharashtra. In Maharashtra there comes one small city, town or a village. There comes the local government. So what is the local government? It is present in every city, town and village. Local government is present in every city, town and village. Looks after basic needs such as water and roads. It is known by different names. तो यहाँ पे उन्होंने आपको एक ब्रैकेट में दिया है सिटी, टाउन, विलेज. सिटी में जो गवर्नमेंट होता है उसे हम कहते हैं म्युनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन. टाउन्स में जो गवर्नमेंट होता है उसे कहते हैं म्युनिसिपल काउंसिल एंड विलेजेस में जो गवर्नमेंट होता है उसे हम कहते हैं ग्राम पंचायत. So these are the different levels in the local government. Now students, we will see the application part. In application they have given you the functions of the government. Now if government is there, it has some work to do. So what is that work? What are the functions of government? Just as we are responsible for a lot of things, the government is also responsible for the following functions. The first function is maintaining law and order. So it is the very fundamental function of government. It has to look after the laws and order. So the central and state government often work together to make many laws. It includes making rules and seeing that rules are properly followed. It also includes punishing the people who do not obey the laws. So जो भी rules या laws बनाए जाते हैं उसे लागू करना या लोगों से वो रूल्स फॉलो करवा के लेना, और अगर कोई वो रूल फॉलो नहीं करता तो इवन दैट पर्सन इज बीन पनिश्ड. सो दिस इज डन बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एंड द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट. Then comes the fulfilling duties. So whatever duties are given to that government has to fulfill those duties. So the government also fulfill its many duties such as looking after monuments, forest, water bodies and so on. It also provides aid during bad events such as earthquakes and floods. So जो भी monuments होते हैं, कुछ नेशन की जो चीज़ें, कुछ पुराने monuments हो या फॉरेस्ट हो या वाटर बॉडीज़ हो या कोई फोर्ट्स हो, इससे बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती हैं, इनकी देखभाल ये गवर्नमेंट का काम है. ऑल्सो इन बैड सिचुएशन सच एज अर्थक्वेक और फ्लड, रेनफॉल, हेवी रेनफॉल, गवर्नमेंट हैज़ टू लुक आफ्टर दैट पर्टिकुलर place and solve the problems. It also provides various facilities, providing various facilities. यहाँ पे आप पिक्चर्स में देख सकते हो, पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट फैसिलिटी हो, एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए पार्क हो या गार्डन्स हो, सिनेमा हॉल्स हो, जूज हो, छोटे छोटे जूज बनाए जाते हैं, ये सारी चीज़ें गवर्नमेंट को देखनी होती है. पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट हो, सो इन पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट इट हैज़ टू लुक आफ्टर द bus facility or the train facilities to travel from one city to other city or one state to other state. Even entertainment, because people also need some entertainment, so these facilities are also provided by the government. So you can see the pictures of some gardens and some zoo. So this is given by the government. So providing the facilities is one of the function of government. More important points are given here: healthcare facilities and educational facilities. Now healthcare facilities, now in this pandemic situation, government is giving us so many different facilities, right? So even such healthcare facilities, जब कोई बेबीज़ जब हम होते हैं तो उन्हें पोलियो के डोसेस दिए जाते हैं, या कुछ गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल्स बनाए जाते हैं, म्यूनसिपल हॉस्पिटल्स, जहाँ पे कुछ लोग वहाँ पे जाके अपना इलाज करवा सकते हैं, क्योंकि हर कोई रिच नहीं होता है, हर किसी के पास उतना पैसा नहीं होता है कि वो अफोर्ड कर पाए प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स. सो इट्स गवर्नमेंट ड्यूटी टू प्रोवाइड द बेसिक healthcare facilities to all the people of the nation. So it provides healthcare facilities which includes to looking after the health of the people. Next is the educational facility. As we all know, education is one of the important part of our life, right? So government educational facilities भी provide करते हैं, जहाँ पे government include facilities allowing the government to provide education to the people. Example, schools and libraries. So these are few functions of the government which government has to look for. Now here students, they have given you some higher order thinking skills. First is, with the help of adults, find the transport facilities provided by the government in your area. Talk to your neighbors and find out the most popular mode of public transport in your area. Second is, visit a government office with your parents or family members. Talk to the people who work there. Learn about the things they do. Try to create timeline of the things they do in a day. So the first activity which they have given you is quite easy. You can talk to your neighbors or your family members and you can see what different public facility, transport facilities are there in the places where you stay, right? So you can note it down. Second thing, you can have a talk with your parents and family members about the different government bodies. Here one amazing fact is given, students. When we write address, we also write the PIN code, postal index number, in a 6-digit. It is a 6-digit number used across the country. So this system was introduced on 15th August 1972 to improve the delivery of mail. So this, ये जो पिन कोड हम लिखते हैं वो कब इंट्रोड्यूस्ड हुआ था? On 15th August 1972 में. At the end of the lesson, they have given you some new words. You can see some new words and the meanings of these words are given. Capital, govern, airport, laws, feature, aid, facilities, transport and entertainment. तो ये सारे words उनके meaning के साथ आपको आपके notebook में लिखने हैं. So your today's homework is, you will read the whole chapter by keeping a pencil in your hand. You will underline all the new words and the hard words which are coming in this lesson. You will write all those words into your notebook. And then there's new words in your notebook. ये new words उनके meanings के साथ आपको आपके notebook में लिखने हैं. Okay? I hope you have understood the lesson. So thank you.